So I thought we would start with some AI-generated party music because
I'm an AI author.
She's an AI author. By the way, congratulations on a #1 bestseller, Hip Hop, Tarot, and Tardiness. Actually, wait. We gotta shut this music off. We have to shut this music off right now because I have to let everybody know this. I have to stop everything.
Okay.
She was on time. I am floored. I'm floored. I can't believe it. Congratulations.
Okay, this is how Nazi you are with time management. Okay?
First of all.
No. Seriously, how Hitler,
Okay.
like that is how you are in terms of time. Okay. By the way, I'm Jewish, so I can say that. You know what I'm saying, and you know that it's not. That don't mean anything by that. But I have to say, all of my friends that watched those clips of our live, the hangout session, were like, Tantra, you're such a stickler with being on time. You're always on time. You're never tardy. So I want you to know that you're the only person in my life, and I have a lot of friends that thinks that. So it's got to be a you thing, not a me thing, baby.
First of all, that's impossible.
I'm serious.
It's an impossibility. You're not that bad. You're not horrible. You're not Veronica level of. By the way,
ooh,
we all have that
Veronica.
one. Oh, I'm gonna say her entire name, Veronica Alfaro, the latest human being on the planet. Like literally. If there was a competition, winner.
You know what's great though about Veronica, and people can get away with this. And by the way, Veronica, we love you so much. Is that she's such a kind person. She's such a sweet, loving soul that it's like, you know that she's not late out of, anything that's shitty. There's people out there like Jennifer Lopez. I've read reports on that she'll make people wait in their living room while she's finishing her massage or getting her nails done. Like Friends.
Okay. I mean, well, if you're getting a massage, you really can't stop the massage. There's that.
Bro, if you're a billionaire, you can definitely stop the massage and come back to it. But anyways, you were saying AI. Why?
Why? Well, because we have to make sure that the music is okay to play. I know for you want to just play whatever tracks we can, but we can't. Like, if I was to start this show with the perfect, since this show is about nightlife, it would have been a Fat Man Scoop track. It would have been the track that everybody knows.
Oops. This is how professional we are, ladies and gentlemen. We got short shit falling off the wall as we go.
We have one shore left. We have one shore left. That's it. Just the one.
But no, and listen, that could have been Fat Man. That could have been Fat Man's ghost, because rest in peace. I heard that he left us on stage. Stage.
Yes, one of the greatest hype men of all time.
Yeah.
And I it's just, to me, any death is bad, right? Everybody, we all wish we could live forever. We all do. We all want to be here for as long as possible. But man, as someone that was a former MC, and something that
you still are. You just emceed a Tantra show at Hawaiian Brian's last month.
Yes. You're right. But I will say this. That feeling you get when the crowd rushes and you make somebody yell, scream.
Yes, it's a whole thing.
One of our dear friends who also passed, Keala from Sudden Rush. I remember when I first started, and we were on stage, and it was the biggest crowd I've ever seen. And he goes, dude, it doesn't matter what you say. And he said the silliest thing, and he made people scream. And it's a feeling that is so infectious. So when I heard that he was in Connecticut, by the way. Did you know that?
Was he? Wow. And I was just there.
And his final words was "make some noise." And I saw the actual video.
That was his last word, was "make some noise"?
His final words was he was on the DJ booth, and you could tell he was struggling, and his last words, "make some noise."
I did not know that.
Any death is sad. Every single death is sad.
Yeah.
But man, if I could pick mine, that's the way.
it would be to go out like that. I mean, honestly, that is pretty. I would love to go out. I would love to go out as an entertainer in that way too. You know, that would be. But that's wild that it was in front of so many people. That's, you know, that trauma, those ripples. You know, that's got to be pretty traumatic. Sam.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Sam.
All the best to his family and everyone. You know, he touched many lives. He touched many lives. He ruined much of makeup on women's faces at nightclubs. For sure. That was my favorite part, by the way. That was my favorite part. But, so since we're speaking about this topic, I got to say, you are still a night owl. You still go out. My bedtime is like 9 now.
Okay, I think that I'm kind of keeping up with you. And by the way, can we formally welcome everybody to the show?
What's up and welcome. Shore to shore, from Waikiki
to the Keys
and everywhere in between.
We are shore to shore. So I literally just landed on this shore. I was on I had a very long day of travel. Let me tell you something. Celebrating the 41st birthday, I got to recap this. In Bahamas, in Nassau, with my Nassau family. So I could throw my ass in the air, have like love all around me. Exactly. Like, it's just a different vibe there. It's just a different culture, right? It's my people. So, but going away for this weekend, the trip started so fucked up and ended very fucked up as well. But we made the best of it. So the weather was not working with us. My girl, Michelle from Nashville, came for the weekend. How big is that? You remember Michelle?
She lives in Nashville now. I didn't know
she lives in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
She came down. It was her first time to Bahamas.
Right.
So it's Labor Day weekend. My birthday always falls on that, so it's always a fucking holiday. And so the airport's busy. Miami was a nightmare. TSA was horrible. Flight delays, thunderstorms. For what's a 25-minute flight from Miami to Nassau for me, ended up taking about 6 hours to get there.
You're stuck
it was
in the
only
airport.
A weekend trip. She almost didn't make the flight. There was not one seat over the entire weekend. So if she missed it, she was stuck in Miami the entire weekend. We didn't even know this. Then on the way home today, so it rained the entire time. I went to go be on my beach. It rained, thunderstormed every day, all day. So what do? Drink, eat. We still had a wonderful time at the pool. I'm like swimming in my favorite beach, like in the rain. It was fine. But it was just one of those trips where everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But I'm grateful I did it. I am now here a year older, 41 fucking years old. And I want to say this. I am so proud of my age. I'm not going to hide from it. But I will tell you this.
Okay.
The night that we were supposed to go to the nightclub on my birthday in Atlantis Casino, we started drinking during the day. I was in bed at, no joke, 8:30 p.m. I woke up feeling like I was 41 years old. I had a crick in my leg. I could barely walk. My hip was like out of I'm like, my age caught up with me. It caught up with me for the first time. I've never had like body aches, bro. I've had the sniffles all weekend, not because of anything fun, like just had all. And then today, as we're getting home, we're on the plane. We get out fine. The sun decides to come out the hour that we leave Nassau. The first time the sun comes out. 3 nights, 4 days, okay? Listen to this. So we get to Miami, thunderstorms. Okay. We had to do circles in the sky for an hour on a 20-minute flight before they would let us land and open up the runway because of thunderstorms and lightning. So that was my morning. Then I jumped in. I got a Ford F-150 rental car that's big as shit because I did the cheap mystery vehicle.
Oh, you did mystery vehicle.
I did the mystery vehicle. I have a brand new Ford F-150 in my parking lot right now. I pushed that bitch 3.5 hours and I landed here for this show. You better be happy that I showed up on damn time.
Look at that. Look at that. One AI book and she's automatically no longer tardy.
I am an author. This is the new 41-year-old version of me. Let's go get our dreams, baby. I missed you. How was your weekend, my brother?
I'm still recovering. I'm still recovering from the surgery, so I haven't done anything. I've just been here. I've been preparing for the show, looking at some stats. We do have a guest we're going to be inviting on the show in a little bit, but I was thinking back about my nightclub days, or just looking at nightclubs and bars in general. So it's a 20 to $30 billion a year industry. Of course, dipped in 2020. And the crazy thing I was looking at was, did you know that it's trending down? The average drinker or partier who goes out to nightclubs and bars, I think they said that only 63% under the age of 33 are actually partaking of like spirits and drinks and going out.
Says a lot. What's the reason? Did you look into it?
I think people are getting more educated into seeing like, what can go wrong, or looking at, because social media now connects so many people. And you can see the different, plus there's Reddit out there. You can read all these communities of people talking about situations. But, partying and going out is a huge thing. And even though I don't partake anymore, I love bars. I just love...
You do. You'll come hang out with us.
I do.
You will.
It's just the community. I always said that bartenders, if I was ever have a business, I would always hire bartenders if I could, because they can multitask and do so many different things. And it's just sad here in Waikiki, looking at the industry and how many places have shut down. I was just speaking with a friend of mine, a bar owner. I believe since 2008, since I moved here, which is 16 years ago, over 30 places are gone.
Jeez, man. And then there's new places too. I mean, I don't know. Waikiki's becoming super money though. It's like so gentrified. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the average restaurant in Waikiki now is like $40 a plate. You know what I mean? Where it used to be, I don't know, you used to be able to find some sort of, plate lunch shop or something like that, right? I don't know.
Exactly. So that's what I like about when I visited you in the Keys.
Yeah.
It seems
live
like
music.
It's a lot. Oh, the live music there is amazing. And it seems like it's a lot more like, this is what it is. You're not going to change this. You've been there for how long now? 4 years?
4 years.
4 years. Has anything changed in those 4 years?
I see it kind of becoming more Disney-ish. I mean, even
Really?
Fantasy Fest, which is like the big naked people, whatever, polyamory fest every year where people go on the streets and wear nothing, right? They wear a sock over their ding-dong. It's like now they're like these rules.
We should let you know, she's not joking, by the way.
No.
She's not embellishing, saying, oh, it's a little bit. No. Look it up. Look it up. Literally, and it's not like, hey, if you're over the age of 25, you're not going to participate. I've literally seen people every age.
Yeah, it's like that. But do you want to know what it makes me think, though? Like you're saying that the stats are going down, that people are going out and partying. I think a lot, because I'm pretty well traveled. My first time I went out of the country was when I was like 13 years old, and it was to Scotland. And I remembered there was, the drinking age was much lower. So being given that opportunity younger, I think that you kind of gain more of a respect for alcohol. It's not so taboo, so people aren't out there partying. So I think you're right. It could be the social media aspect where it's becoming less taboo. Everybody's doing it. And plus health and healing and, the shift of consciousness and humanity is also bringing us towards the light. So who knows? But other countries, they don't party the way America used to. America was dumb about it. You got these children getting behind these cars and I don't know. I feel like America was very different than other countries.
I agree.
And their abuse. And their party abuse. Especially me.
Yeah, because she's different now. She doesn't really do that anymore.
Bro, I went to bed at 9:00 p.m. on my birthday. I woke up and all my Bohemian friends were like, hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I was going to get a table, bottle service. But now, this is how you know you're getting older. I looked at the bottle service and I'm like, $400? What happened to like a $200 bottle of vodka? Like, shit. And then my last night out, I haven't been feeling good. You could probably hear it a little bit. I'm getting better, by the way.
Okay.
But we went out to dinner. We showed up at 4:30 for dinner. So don't think that I'm like this wild child. And they were like, man, we don't open for another 30 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I'm queen of the early dinners, by the way, guys. It's better on your guts. It's better on your poop shoot. It's just better for your body in general.
All right.
But that's so interesting that, partying's going down. But entertainment is what we came here to talk about today, nightlife.
And I thought bringing on a premier entertainer here in Waikiki was perfect for this show. So there's one entertainer that I've been watching ever since I moved here. And, you go to certain bars and you see the same entertainers every now and then. Because like the really, really good ones are the ones that, can actually, just like in Key West, right? The really good ones are the ones that can do it for a living. And I do have a guest that we're going to be bringing on right now.
Yay!
And she is definitely a premier entertainer here in Waikiki. And I'm going to be getting her on the show right now. Hello? What's going on with my phone? I just tested this.
We're not editing this at all.
Oh,
we're letting people know the reality.
Hey, Helena.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We got on the phone right now. This is Helena Bierens, and welcome to Shore to Shore.
Thanks for having me.
And
Wow. Listen to that beautiful voice. I remember you. I remember that voice. How are you, sister?
Oh man, I was telling Ivan about how nice you were to me.
Oh,
back when I was
sis.
starting out at Master of Oz.
Oh, shoots. Yeah. I brushed up on my memory. Lots of Heineken since then. And it sounds, you look so beautiful and mature in your new photos, and just like you're doing it. It's been a long time since I've personally seen you, so I'm super excited to hear about what you've been up to.
Yeah. So we just wanted to get you on the show because we're talking about nightlife and we're talking about the scene in Waikiki. And I just, I was telling her just over the years, watching you perform at different places, and just watching your story has been phenomenal, I gotta say. And what do you think of the nightlife scene from 10 years ago till today?
Oh man, what I usually say is we couldn't get away with what we got away with then.
Oh shit, that's so real. So real.
Right?
I just said those words to somebody. I just said those words today. Word.
So I gotta, for someone, you do what you do for a living, for what you love, right? What you do is your passion, correct?
I'm very fortunate.
Yes. So did you always know you wanted to be an entertainer? Did you always know you wanted to be a singer?
I always loved entertaining and singing, and even as I played in bands in Waikiki, I always thought I had to go get a real job. So yeah, I always wanted to sing. I always wanted to entertain, but in my mind, I was supposed to also go get a real grown-up job at some point too.
Isn't that funny that that's like that's such a, I don't know, stigma that you can't create that as a normalcy for yourself?
Absolutely.
And do you remember what was the first really big gig? Do you remember the first time it was like a show, or was it your first gig on your own that you're like, holy crap, holy shit, I can't believe this is happening?
Gosh, it wasn't necessarily a show that made me think, oh man, I can do it. It was the fact that I could pay my bills.
That's cool.
Oh, totally. Like, wow, I'm living this life. I made this dream a reality.
Yeah. Once I realized I could pay a mortgage and all my bills playing music, then I felt like I had made it somewhat as a musician.
That is so
Hell yes, girl.
cool. I love it.
Hell yes. Where are you at mostly these days? Like, what's your favorite spot or what's your favorite gig?
So it's still Kelly O'Neill's for me. Kelly O'Neill's
Yes.
will always be home.
Yes.
I started playing there 14 years ago,
Oh my gosh.
and so
You
now
changed
I'm
the
there
game.
3 nights a week.
You changed the game there. You did.
Well, I don't know. I was part of the game changing, maybe.
Wow. Wow, that's very humble.
So what would you say is your favorite genre, or is there a favorite genre of music that you would say?
Oh, see, so for myself personally,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of a classical guitar geek. So
Okay.
I've been teaching classical guitar since I was 17, and that facet of guitar I have a soft spot for. But performance-wise, I like to play whatever the crowd wants. And so if I'm playing 6 o'clock p.m. at a dinner set, I'm playing Bobby Darin, I'm playing Love Potion #9, things that people will sing along with me.
That's
And
awesome.
then by the time it's 1 a.m. at Kelly's, I'm playing stuff that, I grew up with all the pop punk like Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, and those.
Nice.
I gotta tell
But as
you,
long as, Huh?
you guys were like the best thing about going out to Kelly's. You still are.
Oh, Master of Oz, especially with me, Dave Edery, Garrick, and Domingo, I think that formation was real special.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. A strong female too. Like a strong female always like makes it like just, you know.
Thank
For
you.
real.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's not a lot like in Key West, it's very different. Like there's a lot of live music like what you do. And it's really cool because that's what we love, right? We love live music. And where I live now, that's what they have. But sister, like, come out to Key West. Cause like there is not a lot of strong females. I don't know if it's like Florida or what it is with the genres that they
You
like,
know-
Margaritaville, but girl, there isn't, you know? And so that's really special.
I don't think that's just in Key West. As I get
Really?
older, I keep waiting for the next me to come along in this like cover band circuit, and there's really nobody.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody like you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
There is
you
that.
You are unique. I gotta say, you're talented. You're charismatic. I'm not just trying to blow smoke.
Yeah, no.
That's the truth. That's the
this
truth.
is just a podcast for me to listen to later.
Hey.
So,
My affirmations.
Yes, baby.
what places are gone that you really miss here in
Ooh.
Waikiki?
So, even though it's the Irish Rose, and I love the Irish Rose, Pink Cadillac.
Okay, I never
Like-
went. So T's face right now. She's kind of before Irish Rose. It was called the Pink Cadillac. I didn't even go there either. That was before my time.
It was like my formative years. I saw so many punk shows there, and they would, I could get in at 16 and 17.
Oh snap! Were
Wow,
you performing
really?
back then, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Wow.
freaking cool.
That-
is freaking cool.
And so maybe that's when I fell in love with this specific scene.
Because the chance to do something you love for a living, that's the dream for everybody, I think. So
Yeah, no, I am grateful every day.
The fact that you did it too, like before social media was even the real kind of, resume, that was the easy
Yeah.
resume. I'm the CEO of the business of me, it's like that it's easy to sell yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's all there. The fact that you did it before that, badass.
I had amazing mentors the entire way. So
Right
maybe
on.
only after COVID do I feel like I'm doing it myself. But I had Domingo and Master of Oz. I had Porter and Finelli and Elephant. I had all these
Yep.
greats showing me the ropes the whole time.
Yep. That's a good community. Elephant, love those cats. That's a good
Right?
community. That alternative community, yeah, it is.
So what are the
Yeah.
groups you're in? Are you in multiple groups now, or is it just solo?
So right now I perform solo. I perform with Annie, my wife. And when we play at Kelly's, we call ourselves Leslie O'Grady's.
Nice.
Hey!
And that's based on a Yelp review that Kelly O'Neill's got once.
No way.
It's amazing.
It was some guys being like, we call this place Leslie O'Grady's because the women bartenders are mean to us, and the band knows every Alanis Morissette song.
That's what's up. Leslie O'Grady's.
So Leslie O'Grady's, and then we have a full band as well, Psychotropical, where I have a drummer, Jeff Michelina, and a guitarist, Christopher Tom, and we perform at Hard Rock a couple times a month.
Oh, that's nice.
So the future of Waikiki, do you see it going to get better, or because I've been noticing it more gentrified and kind of like, because if we were unfortunately to lose some of the places that we have now, it would be really sad.
Yeah, and Waikiki's always changing like that, right? I mean, we used to have tsunamis on the corner of Seaside and Kuhio, and that's not a thing anymore.
That entire area.
Yep.
Right. The international marketplace used to have a bunch of places for bands to play. Not
Truth.
anymore, And so I think Irish Rose might be on its last legs as well. Kelly's fortunately seems to be going really strong, and I just hope they keep me there till I'm old enough to retire.
Retire? No, that's impossible. That's impossible. So, which brings up another good question. How do you feel about the emergence of AI in music and hearing songs that are created in like 2 seconds? Does it
Right.
infuriate you?
Not at all. And so I feel like AI has been around in some form in music a lot longer. Or even pop music could even be, some of it could be brought down to a formula. Right. And so how far from that formula is AI? And to me, music with soul can't be created by AI.
Wow.
AI has trouble with hands, right? AI is not perfect.
Girl,
And
you got
yeah,
Sense.
you just made me think of when you said that. You said it's always been around. Like think about the commercial music industry, right? Like
right.
as a hip hop
Or
artist, like
drum
seeing meeting.
machines, even.
Yeah, I mean, like that essentially is like those big record companies could essentially be like quote unquote AI because they want you to sound a certain way. But you just said it as a songwriter myself. When you put soul into something, you could tell the difference. You could feel
I
the
think so.
difference. It's that energy, that
Hubris as a
vibration.
musician, but I think so.
Because I remember hearing, isn't it something that every chord or every combination has been already played, and there's like 3 or 4 that is always used in pop music?
The Muppets had a song, all he had was 8 little notes, right? That's
I gotta look that up now.
I have to look it up too. I know that he's gonna put something on this podcast there. He's gonna put something. He's gonna put something. You gotta find that now.
I'm
producer.
definitely gonna find it. I'm
it's a
definitely
good
gonna
one.
find it.
It's a good one.
Okay, I gotta look that up. But hey, Helena, I gotta thank you once again for coming on our little podcast right now. And is there any parting shots? Anything you want to say to anybody who might be listening in?
Gosh, not that I can think of. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, no, I have nothing. No parting words of wisdom. Thank you
I
very
want to
much for having
thank
me. I had a
you.
lot of fun.
You're welcome. No, I want to thank you for continuing to push the soul, continuing to push your voice as a woman to woman performer. Keep doing that. Thank you for doing that. And we just love you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so for anybody that's going to be listening, that's going to be checking out Waikiki, where are you performing and when are you performing every week?
All right, let's do this. So we start the week on Monday at Arnold's from
Okay.
6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That's on Saratoga. And then Tuesday night at 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., I'm at Kelly O'Neill's.
Whoa. Yes.
And then Wednesday night from 6 o'clock to midnight, I'm at Kelly O'Neill's. And Annie joins me for Leslie O'Grady's from 9 o'clock to midnight
Oh, nice.
for Leslie O'Grady's. Every other Friday, Psychotropical is at Hard Rock Cafe Honolulu on Beach Walk, sorry. And then Saturday nights, I can be found at Kelly O'Neill's again from 6 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock a.m.
Wow,
And
girl,
9
you
to
go
midnight
get
is
it.
Leslie O'Grady's.
The prolific
Yeah.
Helena Bierens, want to thank you once again.
Thank you both. Thank you so much. I had a blast.
You have
Thank
a
you,
wonderful,
beautiful.
have a great rest day.
You too. Thank you.
Aloha.
Ciao, ciao.
She's amazing, man.
Wow, bro. Her pipes, bro. I know.
I'm
That
telling you.
beautiful voice.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you see, also someone like myself who does have a beautiful voice, it's just hard, it's just hard to, just the amount of people that just, I get it.
I mean, listen. The live music is alive and well with Where She Said. And I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to say that. I love knowing that's still going on. I have not been home there. You're on that shore holding it down. Thank you for getting her for us. I want to switch gears here for a second
Okay.
and bring up something
What's up?
that happened while I was away.
Okay.
You messaged me with, I have a new death goal.
No, that's what it was.
This is the kind of shit that I get when I'm on vacation from your co-host, Keoni J. I get random text messages, 10:16 p.m. yesterday. I have a new death goal.
Yeah.
What? Where did that come from? Why? And please explain.
That was the Fat Man Scoop thing.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we covered that. Perfect. Got it.
What did you think? Like, hey, dude, I'm gonna fly off a building with like.
No, brother. You didn't preface with, hey, regarding the Fat Man Scoop thing. It was just, I get a random text message while I'm in Bahamas, probably drunk on freaking Planter's Punch, and you say, I have a new death goal. But I want our watchers to know this.
Okay.
This is how he is.
What do you mean?
I get these random ass messages. He's got anxiety like a mofo. If I were to, for the people that don't know, this was his birthday present to me, which is, it took him 5 minutes. Okay, we covered this on the live, but it took him 5 minutes to fill out questions, to write a whole goddamn book about my life. So AI knows me more than I do, apparently, but at least I get the author credits. So I open this up. I have a book about me. Jesus, there's already enough about me. I'm already tired of me. And it's like, it's just, you're so weird. And I love it. And I love
Thank you.
And I thank you. I also want to show you what else I got for my birthday. You ready for this?
Yeah. What's
this
up?
is awesome.
Up? What else we got? The fuck is that?
Right? So my girlfriend Michelle's mom, Marion, who's like one of those amazing moms. Listen to this. I am a material girl. How cute is that? I had to show y'all that. But I kind of wanted to read something from, like a quote from this, because this is just weird, right? So tell us how you created this.
Okay, I was on Instagram, and there was an ad for a book, for like make a book thing, and I was like, that would be freaking hilarious. So I thought, okay, who's the next birthday coming up with the people that I love and care about? And I said, oh, it's going to be so-and-so. I said, oh, no, wait, Tantra's before that. So then
he gives the best gifts ever to everybody.
So I realized it was yours. So then I text her, and I go, hey, T, who would you say is your top 5 friends? And she goes, oh, it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, cool. And that was it. So the whole, I text random shit. That was one of the random shits. Every now and then I'll have a weird thought, and then I just will like puke it out. And mind you, I'm doing this sober. You should have seen what I used to text when I wasn't sober.
Oh,
Way
no.
funnier or scarier.
Oh, that reminds me.
Creepier.
That reminds me, last
creepier.
night I was I think I was the drunkest of all my nights in Bahamas. And, Maya was performing.
Okay.
Maya
like
was performing
Maya?
at the casino, like Maya, M-Y-A,
Oh, wow.
like Maya, like 90s Maya. So it was super cool. So we get in, because I just went up to you gotta know how to talk to the Bahamian people. They're just cool, man. And I walk up to the lady, there's like a line. It was free, but like you had to get a table to get a seat or whatever. And I just go, hey, how do we get in, ma'am? And she's like, right this way. So she brings us up. I know the DJ, because I'd known him for like all the times I went to Bahamas. His name's DJ Gigolo. What's up? I'm spilling espresso martinis on people at this point. I was that sloshed. But speaking of drunk calling, so we left early before Maya even got on.
Okay.
But I got my moment of feeling like a celebrity because I knew the DJ. That was cool. And so I get home. I start calling everybody while I'm naked in the bed. Like all my exes. Like in the last 3 years, that's like a countless number. I think I videoed. I'm afraid to even look.
Did you have
And
enough
showed
minutes? Did you have enough minutes for that, or did you have to go roaming?
It was on Wi-Fi. It was on WhatsApp. So it was only my exes on WhatsApp.
Gotcha.
It was only my WhatsApp exes. I think I showed floating nipples. That's what we call. This is 41. Are they lined up?
I can't really tell. I'd have to look.
Are they lined up?
I know Sally's a little lower. She's I think the meridian.
The ley line.
The ley line is
a little diagonal. But nah, dude.
Definitely had a ley line.
But you did some drunk dialing recently after your surgery when you got lit.
That doesn't count.
It does, bro. It does.
That's from surgery. That's not from like tequila.
Everybody says that we need to create an app that locks your phone when you're drunk.
Oh, I think that would be a great app.
Like,
too late for me, but yeah, I could have used that son of a bitch a while ago. That's for sure. No, but to finish up the story about how it was made, I asked those questions, and literally, I think you got the book within, I think it was like 20 days. Did you have a chance to read anything in it, though?
Yeah, it's ridiculously not at all functional as a book. I was a little afraid because I'm like, what does this know about me?
I was
like,
too.
What? And it's, you guys.
It's long. It's 250 pages of AI bullshit in there.
Chapter 6, messages in the cards. I'm a tarot card reader. The meaning behind my favorite tarot cards. When it comes to tarot cards, I have my favorites, like kids, but without the tantrums and diaper changes. You see, each card in the deck is a little piece of art inspired by its own drama-fueled personality.
See, I wrote that.
For me, the tarot is a mix of mysticism, psychology, and a pinch of hip-hop swagger.
Hey!
You wrote this because it's cheesy as hell. And it's almost like this book, let me sum this up. It's like going on a date with a guy that wants you to think he's smart, but he's really stupid. Like that's... Like, so it's like you're talking in circles. Where do we end up? Nowhereville.
Same place.
Finkel's the mayor.
That was a good rip. Bravo. Good
Wow,
rip.
we have sounds now?
A little bit.
Wow. I'm so proud of our producer, Keoni J, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Can you give yourself a round of applause, please? Give yourself a round of applause. But no, I mean, do you get how this sounds now?
Yeah, no, I was worried. See, I ordered it and I was like, you know what? I don't know what it's going to say because it's not like I put anything in there, but I thought just the concept of it, I thought it was hilarious, memorable, kind of like me, you know, memorable, hilarious, handsome and tall, you know, all the parts.
I'm going to agree with you today because I don't have the energy to not agree with you. But I am really happy to see you doing well. I'm glad that thing's off your neck.
There's still a ball here.
Sounds weird. You need to shave though, but I'm probably sure that you're not allowed to.
No, I'm just trying to.
You have balls on your chin? Is that what you just said?
There's a ball here on the inside, it feels like.
Oh, now you know what my life is like.
Yeah, chow. Wait, hold on. There she goes. No, but so I guess when it comes down to nightlife and the bar scene and everything else, both of us, well, at least for me, I am 2 years away, almost 2 years away to 50. So I haven't been out for a while. And I noticed that. Have you noticed that there's a cutoff, right? There's the 21 to like 35, and then you'll see a sprinkling of like the 30 to 40 somethings. Like this is a small amount. And then shut up. And then you get to like 60 to 80. I'm going to be the 60 to 80 people. Okay, go.
In the club?
Not club. Like not club.
Like what?
Like bars.
Like bars. Okay, 2 things. See if I can remember them.
Okay.
Travel lag. Have you called Mary Henry?
Mary Henry. I sound bad with names. Ever since the surgery, like I kind of...
The dating woman that's going to hook you up with a girl on that website. On the Singles of Honolulu website.
Singles. How long ago was
Okay.
that?
Because she'll find you a girl. It's just... By the way, bro, I'm on that site now, and it's, I kind of want to start hitting some people up in Honolulu. Specifically the very tan gentleman.
You do what you gotta do.
But then again, I'm like Cher right now. I have a 23-year-old boyfriend. It's so weird, but I'm going to just embrace it. I'm Cher. I was like, I'm embracing this.
You do what you want to do, girl.
He works harder than any man I have met in my life that is your age or whatever. Okay, then second thing.
Okay.
I was sitting next to this guy on the airplane. And, bro, this is crazy. Because this is the territory that I think I'm going into. As a single, you know, to meet people, sometimes you have to go out. Bar, nightclub, whatever. He said something to me. He was like, because he was with his wife. They've been together for 20 years. Okay. He's like, man, I didn't want to be the 40-something-year-old guy in the bar or the nightclub anymore. And I'm like,
see?
I took offense to that.
No.
I took offense to that for a moment because I was like,
no, but you're a female. It's different. It's different. Is
it though?
It is different.
Is it though?
It's completely different.
Okay.
Because we're the ones that are always hunting. We're the hunters. You see, you're more of the prey. You're grazing in the field, listening to the music, bopping with your drink, and then we're over there hunting.
I'm gonna give it.
And then when you're too old, you can't hold the spear as much.
Whoa, that sounds like a personal problem.
It does. It is.
But I will say this. I'm gonna give men like the torch here. I don't think that there's any difference. I think being the older person, I think as a woman, I have felt that way too, where I've been like, oh man, I'm like, look, I have a 23-year-old guy that I'm dating. Like, I'm old enough to be your mommy, bro. You know what I mean?
I could never do that. Like, I would never want to do that, first of all.
I know that, and we've talked about this, and it's weird, and trust me, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, which is why I'm talking about it and being real about it a lot, because it's like, what the fuck? It's weird, but I will say this, it's not, I posted it on my birthday. I had my assistant actually post it. She thought it was a good idea to come clean with it. She did. I was like, okay. But it was interesting how much response that I got from our watchers of people that were also saying, you know what, Tantra, right on. My girlfriend is 20 years younger than me. Right on. My boyfriend's 20 years younger than me. And you know what? I think that that's badass, and we are living life, and we are happy. So there's other people out there. I'm not the only pedophile.
30. You see, that's what's fucked up, though.
I know.
You're not going to get in trouble. All of us, though, all the dudes, we got to be very careful. Plus, I don't know what, I'm just not attracted. If immediately, once I hear the tua, no. Like, I want to make sure, that, we have lunch for the day. I want to make sure that, did you use the crosswalk?
My God. Okay? You are so sweet.
I don't.
Your heart is showing.
I just can't. It feels weird. Like, no. I don't. Like I said before, if I was in a strip club and they look too young, I'm like, oh no, come.
Girl,
like, who has a jacket?
Get a blanket.
Get a jacket for her.
Cover up. Are you cold, love?
You've got to be cold. Your nips are going out.
Jesus, you're all Dude, imagine dude, take this a step further. Imagine dads of these strippers. You know what I'm saying? No offense, bro. That are maybe even walking into the strip club with their friends and their daughters up there.
No, I can't think about that. I just can't. That's why I think 30, I would usually say 35, but now I'm going to say 37.
I said a lot of things. I said I do at the altar, and that didn't work out. So I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, God, whatever you want to show up, as long as it's legal and I'm not going to jail, and we're not hurting anybody. Isn't that always our takeaway? As long as you're not
hurting yourself or hurting others.
Hurting yourself or hurting
something.
Others.
Yeah, that's kind of your takeaway. That's your takeaway. Is it my takeaway?
I don't know.
I kind of forget. I don't remember.
What is your takeaway today?
My takeaway is this. If there's anyone watching this show who is, in the nightclub or bar scene, enjoy the places, enjoy the things you're going out to now, because A lot of times in life, those places are going to be gone. They're going to be nothing but a memory. Some of my favorite places back home over in Hilo are gone already. And all those times and experiences I had, make experiences. I'm not saying, don't ever go out. Definitely have fun, but don't drink and drive. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt yourself. And always give a fucking finger to T.
Oh,
Asshole.
I'm sorry. Are we entertaining people or are we telling them to put their fucking seatbelts on?
Jesus.
I didn't realize I was in driver's school.
See. I try. You see, show you care, Keoni. Show you're a nice person, and I do it.
No, listen, I'm just here to make sure that you're still awake.
Shut up. Okay, so what is your takeaway?
My takeaway is, definitely, you can be the 40-something-year-old person in the bar still because those places are going to close. So go, enjoy, live your best life, fuck all, be Cher, be whoever. Who's the guy that's dating the 18-year-old? Now it's like my phone listens to me. Hold on. Now it's like my phone listens to me, so I'm getting all these like news articles of like 80-year-old guys with like 20-year-old girlfriends. Isn't like the guy Anthony Kiedis dating like an 18-year-old?
No
People are
idea.
jumping down his throat. No, it's so true. Okay, so let people live their life. That's the takeaway. And I'm 41 years old, biatches. Let's go.
All right, from Waikiki
To the Keys.
and everywhere in between.
This is Shore to Shore.
Sure.